I've been speaking with a few of my mentoring clients today, actually quite a few of my mentoring clients today, and there has been a little bit of a theme emerging. So I'm going to call them out. I already called them out to their faces. Time scarcity. Now, this is an excuse. This is not a reality. We are not scarce for time. Nobody is scarce for time. We all have the same 24 hours as each other. It's how you slice it up that matters. So with my mentoring clients today, I've called them out on their time scarcity thinking, which is different to the reality, and reminded them of just how they are approaching their days when it comes to achieving the important things on their to-do list. So these are clients of mine who are business owners in mental health professions and are very busy people. They are juggling the owning of a business that is psychology related or social work related, and they are juggling families. They've got a lot on their plates, just like I do. So I've reminded them of this concept of time scarcity and how it is a form of scarcity mindset. So scarcity mindset is any form of thinking that is driven by fear and driven by a feeling of there not being enough. So it's the opposite of an abundance-based mindset. An abundance-based mindset really is just believing that there's more than enough to go around. Somebody else's success doesn't mean there's less available for you. Somebody else making money doesn't mean there's less available for you. Somebody else doing all the things in their day doesn't mean they're a better person than you. They're just a bit more organized. So when it comes to time scarcity, this is one of the things that actually does trip me up sometimes too, which is why I'm really skilled at spotting it in my mentoring clients and calling bullshit on it. So for me, time scarcity is an excuse that I'll use when I'm perhaps anxious about doing something. I'll say I don't have time. Or when I've been procrastinating, I'll say I haven't had time. Or if I've gotten stuck in perfectionism, I'll say I haven't had time. The reality is I've had just as much time as anybody else, and so do you. We all have the same 24 hours. So my trick at the moment, I've talked about this before, is getting up earlier in my day. And I know that doesn't work for everybody. I'm not saying it's the solution for you, but it certainly is one thing you could think about. Getting up earlier in my day, starting my day a bit more organized, being a bit more strategic in how I think about the day to come, being a bit more structured in, I actually have an electronic diary. I've got a couple of electronic diaries and a paper diary. So I've always got a visual cue to remind me of what's coming up in my day ahead. I'm getting better at saying no to things that I don't want to do, or saying not now to things that aren't a priority. And I think that's possibly one of the secrets that I'll give you today. Be okay with saying no to things that aren't a priority. Remember, your time is as precious as the Queen's. Your time is as precious as Beyonce's. Your time is as precious as everybody else's. So don't let other people's priorities push you off target if it's not a priority for you. So make sure you're aware of your capacity to say no, or to say not now, or to say, can I get back to you on this? So you stay focused on your goals for the day. So scarcity thinking is fear-driven, not fact-driven. Time scarcity is fear-driven, not fact-driven. Make use of your day, prioritize, delegate, and say no. That's how you'll get ahead. That's how you'll stay on track. Have a great day. Bye.